Welcome back to Live to Ride, the series where we're taking a look at how professional mountain bikers are dealing with a season put on hold. In this episode, we head to the Isle of Wight to hang out with Sam Hodgson on the Cheverton farm, where he runs a mountain bike centre and has his very own slopestyle training compound. So this edit then pretty chill for you?
Oh, a breeze, mate, you know, didn't even break a sweat.
Before we get started, please make sure to subscribe. We've got plenty more in the pipeline, including a trip up to Scotland in the Great White, our converted Sprinter camper van, where we hang out with some of the UK's fastest EWS racers. For this episode, I'm really excited to say we're supported by Dynamic Style. They make a heap of rad designs and you should definitely check them out on Instagram at Dynamic Style Co.
My name is Sam Hodgson. I live on the Isle of Wight and this is my back garden. We are at the top of Gravity Line and Blue Steel at Isle of Wight Mountain Bike Centre. We went to Whistler and we decided that we wanted a taste of Whistler. Massive jumps, huge berms. I've lived on the farm most of my life and Dad's always been farmer man here, you know, running it all. The way I've looked at it is that if you want it, you've got to go out there and build it. Like building these huge jumps, building the mountain bike centre, they're things that I wanted and there's not a bike park or other jumps on the island, you know, so if I wanted it, I had to get in the digger and get on the shovel and build it. Super lucky to have the space to be able to let my imagination sort of roll with the punches.
Oh, Jesus!
When I built that jump, I was like, dude, one day I'm gonna fronty that jump. In my head, I'm like, dream.
Mate, that was insane.
How does that feel?
That was f***ing scary. The mountain bike centre's literally just opened, so we've got, well, till 7, and everyone just mobs in and signs up in the office there, and then they're out. They're free to roam about for a few hours.
So this is the 3rd year that me and Matt have run it. So Matt is my best mate, he's a super cool guy. We do it all out of love for the sport and love for the community. We get people from like 3-year-old kids to like 75, 80-year-olds just coming up and just being in the countryside and being out here riding their bikes.
We come here 2 or 3 times a week at least, just do a few laps, get some air.
What's your favourite line?
Probably the red.
He waits for me at the bottom.
Oh yeah, it's nice. And
You want to
like,
come through big jumps?
yeah,
Place to
yeah.
be.
And like the trails are so good, you cannot get bored at all.
Which one's your favourite?
I
Gravity.
reckon, yeah, Gravity's my favourite as well.
I love having the centre here because one, it's an amazing place for me to ride, and two, it's like the only place in the Isle of Wight where, you know, people can do this.
So in terms of on my compound, I have my trick jump, which is a 9-foot kicker. I've got my boner log, and then I've got my flat drop, which is still a work in progress. Sort of built all of this stuff through lockdown. So I do 3 tricks, then I know that I'm good. So I do a dump 3, a knack, and then a flip whip.
For me, I feel like you never should stop progressing in your sport. You know, I'm hungry for progression all the time. Like, to be able to master mountain biking is something that is almost impossible. You know, someone's always doing something else, and the landing of a new trick, learning that new thing and getting it dialed is something that is like nothing else.
Yeah, claimed.
It doesn't just work first try. Now I've tried it, you know, I'm going to be going away from it thinking, what can I change, what can I do so that I get that trick? Well, it's like before this video, all I thought about for about 3 weeks is cork 7s, thinking all the time, how can I get it perfect? And literally when we filmed, it clicked, and it was such a good feeling for it to just be like, now it works. And I put like the hours of crashing and crashing and crashing. Right now, having fun on my bike has brought me here, sat in front of you, having just filmed like the sickest edit I've ever filmed in my life. And to be honest, like where I go next, I think will probably fall into place when it happens. Like obviously you got big dreams of riding huge comps and doing huge videos, but my priority is just to have fun and enjoy the process.
Basically, that's a wrap, isn't it?
I think so. I think we ended with a bang, and that bang was me hitting the ground. So,
Mate, you've worked bloody hard today. He's
Yeah.
worked so hard the last few days. Sick. All right, see you next time.
see you next time.
Bye. Thanks for watching another Live to Ride episode. Please remember to subscribe. We've got plenty more in the pipeline. That trip up to Scotland has kept us really busy over the last few weeks. We've lost drones, we've been rained on, and we've filmed some of the fastest races on the Enduro World Series circuit. See you next time.